Hello folks, welcome to el canal de Chano Jose. Today we're gonna test out this M18 Milwaukee vacuum cleaner, and this is a portable vacuum cleaner that uses a battery. So we're gonna be testing it on 93 Toyota Tercel. We're gonna vacuum it and see how efficient this vacuum is. And with that, let's get started. As we take it out of the box, the only thing that comes with it is the manual. And then it looks like a toolbox. It has a handle that you can flip to either side. And then what the top piece is that there's two clips on it that you can open. And right on top, that's where the battery can be slid in to have the vacuum working. So that's where the M18 battery goes. It just slides right into it, and then we'll show you how it does done. It has adapters. There's three adapters on the top piece. That's all it is on this cover. We close that lid, and then the hose for the vacuum is wrapped around the actual box. So it goes. There's a groove that the box is slid into it, so you can hide it or put it away. And then there's a button to turn on and off. There's two speeds, on and off, and then faster, or we're gonna try it and see because we never tried this vacuum before. And then there's this hose that connects right in here, and then to lock it, it has a locking device that it shows you in what position it's unlocked, so it can come out. You put it in, and then you spin it, and it locks in. So that's for the hose. The hose wraps around the actual box, and then you can clip it on. And then there's, for the trash and everything, there's this clip in the bottom, and there's another one on the other side that you can undo, and then you can lift that off. And there's this is where the filter is, and then the trash will be right in here. So with that, there's a way that it has to go as well, so you cannot put it backwards. So we clip it, we secure it, and now we'll put the battery on and test it on our Tercel and see how efficient this vacuum is. So now that we have put our battery on, there's a button here that we can press downwards, and it's low speed. We press it up, and there's a high speed. So there's two speeds on this vacuum. So now with that, let's get started on vacuuming our car. So now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna vacuum first with a low speed and then with a high speed and see how well it reacts. So we vacuumed with the low speed and it was okay, but we're gonna put the second speed and see how much more performance it does on the high speed. So now we have vacuumed half of the car with one battery. So let's see how much power we still have left on the battery. So we have a M18 4.0 battery, and we have 2 lines of power left. So with this battery, we were able to vacuum half of the car. So we're gonna continue and see if we can vacuum the other whole side completely with just one battery. So we finished vacuuming all of our car, and then now we we open the battery compartment and we read the energy. It's showing us 1 bar, so it's 1/4 of energy still on the battery, or it might be less. This is for smaller jobs, and if you got a lot of batteries, then you can use this vacuum. But this is not for a lot of quantity of trash. This is more like when you do small jobs or you make some dust, and you can use this vacuum to pick up the dust. So we recommend it, but it all depends on your preference. But now we're gonna show you that once you're done with the job, how you can clean this vacuum. What we do is we put our hose back into the groove on the side. We tucked it in, and then what we lift this clip right here, and then there's another clip on this other side, and that way you are able to lift and expose the vacuum side where the trash is. And then the filter, you just turn it a little bit, like you're taking off a bolt or a nut, and then you can shake off the filter in the same box to clean it. And now what we do is we just empty this trash into a trash can, and we can put everything back on. So now that we have cleaned our filter, we just put it on, guide it, and turn it a little bit, lock it, and then we can put our top piece and the bottom piece, guide it, and then lock it, both sides. And now what we can do is we can take our battery out, put it to charge, and charge it. And then if you don't want to slide it right into the groove, you can just drop it right in there so it's not connected, and then you can cover this up and you have a battery right in there ready to go whenever you need it. So we're ready for the next job. Okay folks, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to try and see how much time we can get out of this vacuum on a 5.0 battery, Milwaukee battery, and a 5.0 Milwaukee battery. One is going to be in low speed and the other one is going to be in high speed, and we're going to see how much time we get with both batteries charged up. So in the low speed we might get more time, or we might get the same time, we don't know. But for that we're going to warm up the motor with this battery, this 2.0. So some people might say, no, because the battery that you put in the beginning will heat up the motor and all that. So we're going to heat it up. And once we heat it up, we're going to go with a 5.0 on low speed and then 5.0 in high speed, and see how much time we get out of each battery. With that said, let's get started. Okay folks, so now that we have heat up the motor, we're going to be using this 5.0 fully charged battery, and then we're going to put it on, and we're going to try on low speed and see how much time or working time we can get out of this battery on low speed with this vacuum. And then we'll try high speed with another 5.0. With that said, let's get started. In this vacuum we got out of this battery 5.0 Milwaukee M18, we got about 30 minutes of use with this vacuum in a low speed. So now we take the battery out, and want to show you that the battery is completely drained out. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting another fully charged battery. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to test it on high speed and see how much time of use we get out of this battery on a high speed with this vacuum. With that, let's put the battery and start the clock to see how much time we get out of this. So what we have here is that we got about 19 minutes of use out of this battery, and this is the same 5.0 as the other battery, and a high speed we got about 19 minutes of use. This is taking in consideration that the vacuum is almost new, the filter is almost clean, the battery is fully charged and almost new, so we haven't put stress on the motor, and the motor is brand new as well. So as time goes on, things are gonna get worn down, so you might get less time. But with low speed we got 30 minutes of use out of it, and with the high speed we got about 19-20 minutes of use out of it. So we wanted to expose how much time it can last you on a battery like this one 5.0, which is drained out, that you can get how much time you can get on the high and low speed on this vacuum. Well, folks, we wanted to show you the performance on this Milwaukee M18 vacuum. This is a great investment. The only thing is that if you're going to be using a vacuum for a long time, you might run into a problem where you need a lot of batteries. And but for us, to vacuum our car, we just use one battery and it was enough. And then we just empty the vacuum and put it away. This is not a step. It looks square and tough, but it's not a step. We want to let you guys know that. They even say it on the top. So we recommend it, but if you need a bigger, you have a lot of dirt and a lot of debris, we recommend a bigger vacuum. And if you're going to run it for a long time as well, you want to use a plug-in. But this, for small jobs, we recommend it, because that way if you got M18 tools, you just interchange the batteries and you got a full kit. So with that said, for our folks who are watching our video haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like our video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in the canal El Chano Jose.